Alright guys, happy Father's Day. Hey guys, happy Father's Day. It's June 19, which is Father's Day, and what's a better way to celebrate Father's Day than spending a day working on my kid's car together with him. So he's trying to bring it in the garage. It's tight. Don't scratch my Spitfire. Okay. Well, he's good. My motorcycle now. Now a pole. Where's the pole? Watch here, watch here. Oh, he has a flat tire. That's why. Okay. Yeah, that's enough, that's enough. Your tire is flat. That's why you have hard time turning the wheels on. So before you drive your car, you have to go around and check.
This one was flat too when I pumped it.
But only at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
This one is flat all over the place. Alright, so in the last episode, what did we do? We took out the carpet and the interior, and we are ready to patch the floor there and everything. But there are too many projects that we started on it, so we should go one by one. At the end of the last episode, we actually started dealing a little bit with the front end here. I don't think I showed you that, so we're gonna show it in the beginning of this episode before we start showing you what we're doing today. So I pulled out of the shed this whole thing here, the front end that I cut from another car. So now we're gonna bring it in and we're gonna continue disassembling it and see if we can match it here with this whole entire mess at the front. So that's what we're gonna be doing. At some point we're gonna continue with this that we also started in the last episode. So that's what I'm saying, we started too many projects at the time, so let's start finishing them first. So Nicola, why don't you put some air in this tire, and yeah, we're gonna start dealing with this. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Some people commented on the last episode when they saw how much rust there was there in the back of the body, and they say, why didn't I move everything, like the engine and like everything, from this body to the other body that I got the front end from. First of all, that body wasn't mine. I'm sure I could have bought it cheap, but I don't even know if it had ownership and stuff like that, so I don't know about that. But you can see here that this body wasn't in the best shape either. It was all rusted as well, so that's why I don't think it's worth taking apart this car to assemble it on another one which is still rusted. We better fix this one. We know already that it has rust a little bit there and a little bit on the other side. Like it is rusty, but the floors are solid. There's a little bit of rust only on the floors. So I don't think it's worth all the gymnastics to move the whole entire car into another body which is still rusted. So anyways, let's get crack-a-lacking here. Enough talking. First.
Huh?
First.
Because I started on the other side. I thought it would be easier, but it wasn't.
We do have the other light, right?
Yeah, I think we do.
Alright, so here it is, a little bit stripped. We removed the fenders, and now you see what we are missing. So we are missing this rail from here, and there's a rail here, but we cut a little bit more than what we needed. So we have everything that we need here, I hope, including this shroud. Maybe we should take this apart. I don't know where to start. Okay, maybe you want to try with a socket.
Okay. I loosened it.
Come here. Can you step there? Step here completely. Stand there. More on that side, the more here. No. Okay, yeah. All right, so what you saw so far was what we've done last time. And now, while you were watching this, and I took out this bar from here. This is definitely not from this car. And we're gonna keep disassembling this. In the meantime, Nick took care of this. The seat that was rusted and we couldn't move. Can you show us, Nick, how it moves now? Perfect. So he played a little bit with it, he cleaned it, he put white lithium grease, and now it moves well. So now together here we have to decide exactly what we're gonna do with this. So I'm thinking, on this car, you see everything has been mangled, including this here. On the other side it's better. But we will see about the top. About the bottom, here where the rails are, we're gonna remove everything from here, including this, even though this part on this is rotten here, but we're gonna have to repair it. But we're gonna remove this whole piece from here. We're gonna remove this from here. We're gonna leave only this triangular part here that goes underneath, and on the other side as well. This is this triangular part, because here it's rotten. So we're gonna leave this and this together, and we're gonna remove this the end of the rail and this triangular piece from here. And yeah, we will see. But we couldn't remove these bolts last time, so I'm thinking I might just cut them. So we're not gonna use these triangular pieces anyways. Yeah, and this side is rotten too, but we can repair that, no problem. So about the top, about this here, it's been mangled, and we have here more of it. Should we cut it here somewhere on the car too? We will see. We're gonna see which parts from here we're gonna use and which ones we're gonna keep, the ones from the car. Okay, so we took out the plastic bumper, whatever it is, that was covering here, and you see we have a lot of rust underneath as well. So I'm telling you, that body wasn't the best either. So we unbolted these, and now we have the same piece as there, right? So the car was missing these pieces too. So we're gonna have to repair them, because this is where the bumper, the plastic bumper, gets bolted. But anyways, we're gonna have to kind of take this apart into its components so we can put them there one by one, I guess. We'll try not to disassemble everything, but lots of things we will need to disassemble. So we're gonna keep going. All right, we are not filming a lot because it's just I don't know, like a muscle work. So I removed all this from here, the remainings of the metal that was there. So now only have the rails and these triangular pieces. And now I'm gonna start drilling the same spots here, so I can remove the rails, the end of the rail and the triangular pieces from here. And I don't know how that's gonna work, but we will see. And in the meantime, we jack the car up so Nick can start needle scaling here the same way he needle scaled the other side, so we have an idea what's happening here. So that's what we're doing. I'm sorry that we're not filming a lot, but nothing interesting, you know. Alright, so let's see what has Nick done here. Well, he left a big chunk of body filler here.
I can't get that out. I tried.
Okay. And here in the back, you uncover this. Oh, that's aluminum. So they repaired it with aluminum here. Yeah, it's not much better than the other side. Well, anyways, in the meantime, I split this in two. So now we have this piece that I think we're gonna use most of it. We're gonna use even the floor here, because here you see the floor is damaged, so we're gonna cut it pretty much where this one is cut, and we're gonna join it there, the other side as well. So that's this piece, and the other piece I already removed one of the ends of the rails. So, and you see that's it's pretty rusted there, but the important part is that we have the shape of it, so we're gonna repair it, not a problem. Here it is missing pieces, but here it is complete, so I still need to split this end of the rail, and then we're gonna be ready. I think what we're gonna do first is we're gonna attach this to the car whenever the time comes, and then we're gonna repair this. I think so. I don't know what we're gonna do, but that's my plan. And then this comes on top, and we're gonna weld it wherever we decide. So that's the plan, but it is like the day is gone. We spent here already, what time did we come here? 11, and now it's 5:30, so we spent already like 6 hours here. 6.5 hours in the garage. So we're gonna cut it here. I don't know if we're gonna post a video. There's not much progress to post, but maybe we can post a video, so we'll see about that. Okay, so it's a few weeks later, and we are back on the Mazda with Nick. We were planning to work on it a little bit longer today, but we had to do a few things, and the day flew away. So it is 5 p.m, but we still have a little bit of time before dinner. So he's putting air in these two tires because normally they go flat for whatever reason, but only on the bottom, so they are fine. So we're gonna bring it back in the garage, and we're gonna take off the fenders, and we're gonna continue working in the front end here. So give us a minute, and we're gonna be back when we're ready for that. Okay, so we have the flea market open here. So this is how far I went last time. I know it's for you it's been like 5 minutes ago, but for me it was 3 weeks ago, so I'm trying to remember. So now we still have to remove this part from here, and then we're gonna repair this. Here we have to do the same. We have to remove this and repair this. These maybe well, that's what Nick is gonna do at some point today. He's gonna start while I'm removing this. He's gonna start needle scaling these two here, these parts. Notice how I say this that goes there and covers that, because I don't know the names of the parts. So he's gonna start cleaning these. They are in a better shape than the ones on that car, because these here, well, that surface rust on these, actually they're not too bad. But once he cleans here, he's gonna rust convert it, and then he's gonna start taking these parts and again needle scaling them, rust converting them. These we're gonna have to reuse. So this one is in a better shape than the other one. Still, I guess this one is salvageable. We can just replace the flange. We will see once he cleans it. But this one is gone a little bit too far. So we're gonna use this one as a template, and we're gonna rebuild this one because we're gonna have to use them. So that's the plan. Again, I'm not gonna hold you here with all of that, but we're gonna give you updates. This is in a pretty good shape, except these wings here. Actually, this one is not bad. It's split here, as you can see. So we're gonna have to weld this, but this side is ready to fall apart. So we will see if we're gonna replace them, if we're gonna repair them, or we might even cut these ones from here. No, these are even worse. These are the wings that hold the fenders. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out here how we're gonna cut this. I think we're gonna split it from here, and we're gonna cut it the same way I cut it on the other one. The other front end I cut directly through the rail here, but now we're gonna split these here. We're gonna keep the rail in one piece, and we're gonna cut this the same way I cut this one. So anyways, we're gonna figure that out when the time comes. For now, let's get crack-a-lacking with cleaning and drilling and all this good stuff. Good luck. Alright, this side, for whatever reason, is so much harder. Like, I keep missing the spot welds, and then I can't split it properly, and I think I'm gonna have to replace this part anyways, maybe most of it, if not the entire part. So I already have this one taken apart, and I can use this one as a template. We will see how far we're gonna go with the repair, but we can use this one as a template. So I don't really need to save this one completely. I'm struggling with these here. Everything else, I think I was able to split here. These on this side, I'm not sure about this one, but yeah, still have to split it here. But these ones here and here are the ones that give me troubles, and the ones inside there, you see? So I'm just gonna cut it here like this, and I'm gonna get rid of this part together with this part. So I'm not gonna be able to use this one as a template, but I already have this one to use. So I'm not gonna waste too much time with this. So in the meantime, Nick has cleaned up those and rust converted them, and now he can start cleaning these and rust converting them, etc., etc. Dun dun dun! Fits like a glove. So you saw, guys, what happened. I removed that from here, the remaining of the rail, And now it turns out everything fits fantastic here. Nick is still rust converting and his hands are still vibrating. Anyway, so this we have to repair before we put it here, but I just wanted to fit it to see how it fits, and it fits perfect. You see, this hole here fits nicely and this one fits nicely. So you saw me also, I made a template for this part and I made it longer than what we need, so when we repair it, actually when we cut a piece off, we can cut this part completely off here and here, but then we have a reference here when we line up this, for example, with this, and we know exactly where our curve is here and everything, so we're fine. So that fits well, but I'm not gonna start repairing it now. I want to fit also this part. So this is where I cut it, and now I regret cutting it here. I should have cut it a little bit longer, because turns out here, I didn't pay attention before, but our body is a little bit bent here. Of course I can straighten it now, I will. Oh, that's why I have the hammer and the dolly here, so I'm gonna start hammering and dollying it now to straighten it, but it would have been nice if I cut it like here. Like, they never gave me a direction, they just left me with the body and they told me cut whatever you need. So I cut it here, but I should have cut it here like that. But anyways, so now I want to decide where I'm gonna cut it. For sure I have to fix that, so that's where the other one is cut. So we need to cut from this line forward somewhere, and I'm thinking I'm gonna split it here, of course, and I'm thinking I'm gonna cut it right between these two ribs. So I'm gonna have to repair this one. I'm also gonna have to straighten it here because that's bent now. You see how it should be. It should be straight if the dog moves. So if I cut it right in between here, though, I'm gonna have to cut it with this bracket, which is fine because I don't want to cut it behind the bracket, because that's what I did here. I keep this bracket in one piece, but then the floor was ripped here. This part is not me, this was ripped already there. So I'm gonna cut through the bracket. Maybe I'm gonna use these two holes as a reference and I'm just gonna draw a straight line like this, and that's how it's gonna be. And I'm gonna cut through the bracket and we're gonna keep half of the bracket here. Yeah, this is good, it's not too bad. Anyways, let me try and straighten this and we're gonna go from there. Okay, you probably didn't see much of that, but with a hammer and a dolly, I was able to bring this back to pretty much to the shape. Oh, stupid mosquito. So what I'm thinking now is, it's weird, this, I don't know what this holds, but it's not on the new one or the old one or the other one here. So I'm thinking to cut right through the center of the hose and a straight line. That's gonna give me a nice reference. Or we can just move like a 1/4 inch in front of the hose so we avoid this. Yeah, let's do that. The other side is, the light is still there, so I think we should remove it, even though Nicola enjoys moving it up and down. Okay, so I'll take this, which is a straight line. I'm gonna put it like this, just a 1/4 inch in front of this hole, 1/4 inch in front of this hole, and we're just gonna go zip, and that's only to the hole. Here, from here up, we're gonna cut it just on a vertical line, and I'm gonna mark it on the outside because it's easier. It's easier to cut it here on the outside, so I'll show you what I'm doing. And that's what I'm doing again. 1/4 inch in front of the line and up through the middle of the bracket, which is fine. So we're gonna do the same on the other side, over there, and then the same there, and the same there. And then we're gonna see how everything fits. Okay, both sides are now cut there and here. This also is gonna require some repair here because I ripped the flange when I was removing that piece. So everything needs repair, but I just wanna test fit it. So now the moment of truth. That goes in between. These go in between. The rod is manual. Take it out.
What's mangled?
This bracket here. Okay. So this part here, still here, you have to remove it. So there's these brackets here that go here and they hold the rod, but here this one is still, half of it is there, so we need to remove it. Okay, take two. The rod leader needs to move back a little. Okay. Wow. Okay. Somehow I'm off.
Yeah.
That's fine. We need to go back anyway, so I don't know why I'm off, but I'm too short, too long, not too short, which is good. So, yeah. Okay. So this looks like it needs to go in, but it's fine. Now we can mark here and cut this and make it fit. Do these holes match? We're gonna match these holes. Yeah, they almost match here. So once we match the holes here and here and here, yeah, so we need to go that way more. That's gonna give us opportunity to overlap these as well. Here, to overlap these as well, and then we're gonna mark them and cut them precisely. But in general, I'm happy. Put the other one on.
That?
Yeah. Okay. Haha. Now it's taking shape. Okay. It actually starts to take shape. Nice. So when this fits where it's supposed to fit exactly, this hole is gonna match here. These holes are gonna match this. Same on the other side. Here we were talking with Nick. Looks like we are missing the, I'm assuming the windshield fluid probably comes here. Or this, I was thinking maybe this reservoir comes here. But I'm not sure. Because I don't see the windshield fluid reservoir anywhere, so I don't know. We're not familiar with Miatas, so we're gonna figure it out. I know you guys are gonna start commenting now, but probably before you even tell us, we're gonna know because we're gonna look it up online now. Anyway, so that's how it goes, and then we have these two pieces come here on top. Yeah, she's gonna be beautiful soon. So, all right, so that's gonna be it for this episode. Like I said, we're gonna come back soon. Next week, Nick is with his mom, but when he comes back, maybe we're gonna do a few more sessions. And now that it starts taking shape and it's more exciting, and we're gonna start welding on it and stuff. So we want to thank you for watching, for sharing, for subscribing, for all the good stuff that you do for us guys. And if you are not Patreon yet and you consider becoming one, there's links in the description about how you can support the channel. If you wish, you don't need to in order to watch all the videos. They are all free. But in case you feel like it, there's ways to support us financially. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.